Good morning. So we are going to work with angle relationships. So today is the 14th, September 14th. Okay. And our essential question for this. So how can we use angle relationships to determine if the angles are congruent or supplementary? Okay. So we're working with parallel lines. Cut by a transversal. And how we know if they're parallel is, so when you look at the diagrams, everybody, you'll see, hold on, let me finish doing this. You'll see on here, it'll have those little arrows right there, and that indicates that these two lines, so P is parallel to Q, so that'll tell you that they're parallel, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I got this. Okay, so these are our parallel lines. Okay, this is our transversal, and it can be at a diagonal. It can also be perpendicular, and then this part is the interior. So this is the inside part. Okay, so angles that are congruent, and we're going to say list those congruent angles. So we're going to say angle 1 is congruent to angle 4, and it's also congruent to angle 5 and to angle 8. And we also have that angle 2 is congruent to angle 3, is congruent to angle 6. It's also congruent to angle 7. Okay, so if they are not congruent, okay, so if the angles are not congruent, then the angles are supplementary. So that means when you add them together, that they equal 180 degrees. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at them. So we have vertical angles. Okay. So vertical angles are congruent. So remember, vertical angles are going to be across from each other. So remember, they're going to be like this. They're going to be across from each other. So vertical angles. So they're going to be diagonally across from each other. So that would be angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 4. Angle 5 is congruent to angle 8. And angle 6 is congruent to angle 7. Okay, so those are all our vertical angles for our diagram. Okay, so linear pairs are supplementary. Okay, so linear pairs are ones that are next to each other. Okay, so linear pairs
Good morning, Westwood High School. This is Mr. Gilmore, your principal, and we're excited that you're all back on campus. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
So angle 1,
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, liberty and justice for all.
okay, so angle 1
Hey, we're all excited
and
to have you
angle
back.
2,
Thanks
so
again for,
are
a great
supplementary.
morning. Seeing you guys all walking
So
on the
we
campus in
also
a nice,
have
orderly
angle
way,
1
in a very polite fashion.
and angle
Remember to
3.
mask up. Everyone has to be masked up at all times.